Mitch felt his stomach drop. My wife, my kids, where are they? The lamp wasn't real. Kayla wasn't real. Their children, their home, the laughter, the love, none of it was real. In 2004, Mitch was in his final semester at a college in Louisiana when he met Kayla. From the moment he saw her, he knew he needed her. She played hard to get, but after months of persistence, she gave in. After graduation, they stayed in Louisiana, built their careers, and moved in together. 2 years later, they married. Almost immediately, Kayla got pregnant. Mitch's career skyrocketed, allowing Kayla to stay home. By the time their daughter was born, money was no issue. Life was perfect. A couple of years later, they had a son. Mitch adored his children. Every morning before work, he'd watch them sleep, just standing there in the doorway, listening to their soft breaths. Evenings were spent with family dinners, laughter, and games before bedtime. He had everything. Then, one evening, while lounging in the TV room, Mitch noticed something wrong with the red lamp in the corner. The light looked blurry. At first, he thought it was just his eyes, but when he focused, the entire lamp was shifting, almost vibrating in place. He blinked, rubbed his eyes. The room was fine. Only the lamp was distorted. His stomach tightened. Was he having a stroke? An aneurysm? Trying to shake the feeling, he turned back to the TV, but out of the corner of his eye, the lamp seemed to pulse. Finally, he turned to look at it head on, and now it wasn't just blurry, it was upside down. His breath caught in his throat. His mind screamed, "Something is wrong." When Kayla and the kids got home, Mitch didn't mention the lamp. He wanted to figure it out first. That night, as everyone slept, he crept back downstairs, sat on the couch, and just stared. Hours passed. The lamp twisted, warped, grew larger. The red glow flickered like a heartbeat, and soon it became the only thing in the room that felt real. For days, Mitch sat in the same spot, staring. He stopped going to work. He stopped responding. Kayla begged him to see a doctor, but he barely heard her. The lamp was changing. It was expanding. It was taking over. Then the voices started. Distant, agonized screams coming from inside the lamp. And then the pain. A blinding, searing agony in his skull. Darkness. When Mitch opened his eyes, he was lying on cold concrete. Above him, a crowd of strangers stared down, faces filled with shock. He sat up, disoriented. Where was Kayla? Where were the kids? Before he could speak, a police officer pushed through the crowd, grabbed him, and dragged him toward a patrol car. "What's happening?" Mitch croaked. "You were attacked," the officer said. "A college football player hit you. You went down hard. You've been out for a while." Mitch felt his stomach drop. "My wife, my kids, where are they?" The officer frowned. "You don't have a wife. You don't have kids." A sickening realization slithered into Mitch's mind. The lamp wasn't real. Kayla wasn't real. Their children, their home, the laughter, the love, none of it was real. For 10 years, while he lay unconscious, his mind had built an entire life. A perfect, beautiful life. And now it was gone. Mitch made a full physical recovery, but mentally he was shattered. He had to grieve a family that never existed. Over time, their faces faded from memory. But sometimes, in his dreams, he catches a glimpse of his son, forever 5 years old, standing at the edge of his vision, trying to speak. Mitch can never hear what he says, and he never will.